Hello friends, in this video let us see the shortcuts related to tools and palettes. So these are the shortcuts, you can refer to this. Then first I am opening a VI. In this VI I have just done a basic addition program. So we can use the shortcut control to switch to the next most useful tool. For example, if we want to interchange the inputs connected to the terminals of add function without deleting and reconnecting the wire, we have to place the cursor on the add function nearer to the input terminal. And now if we press the control button on the keyboard and click on the input terminal, the wire inputs will get swapped among themselves. Then we can use the shortcut shift to switch the cursor to the positioning tool. Now I am placing the cursor nearer to the wire between the add function and the numeric indicator. And now if I press shift button on the keyboard, the wiring tool will become positioning tool, and using this positioning tool we can drag the wire between the add function and the numeric indicator. And next, if we need to scroll through our block diagram screen or front panel, we have to press Ctrl Shift on the keyboard by placing the cursor over the open space. So if we press Ctrl Shift, the cursor will become scrolling tool. So by pressing Ctrl Shift and holding the mouse button and then dragging it, we shall scroll through the VI. Next, on the menu bar, I am going to View menu and I am clicking on Tools palette. So Tools palette will appear on our VI. If automatic tool selection is disabled, we can switch between two most common tools by pressing spacebar. So I am switching off the automatic tool selection, and then I am placing the cursor on the numeric control and I am pressing the spacebar on the keyboard, and now we can see that the focus on the tools palette switches between wiring tool and the positioning tool, because wiring tool and positioning tool are the most common tools related to numeric control. And then to enable automatic tool selection on the tools palette, we can use the keyboard shortcut Shift Tab. To show this, first I am disabling automatic tool selection by clicking on it, and then I am pressing Shift Tab on the keyboard, and so that automatic tool selection has got enabled. Next, if automatic tool selection is turned off and if we press Tab key on the keyboard, we cycle through the four most common tools. For example, I am placing the cursor on the numeric control, and now if I press Tab key on the keyboard, the focus on the tools palette navigates through the four common tools related to the numeric control. We can use the arrow keys on the keyboard to navigate through the temporary controls and functions palette. First, I am opening the functions palette by doing a right click on the block diagram screen. Here we can move up, down, right or left using the arrow keys on the keyboard. And we can use enter key to navigate into the palette, and after entering into the palette, again we can use the arrow keys to move through the palette. And escape key is the shortcut to navigate out of the palette. Since now I am pressing escape key on the keyboard, we are navigating out of the palettes. And pressing shift and doing right click on the mouse will display a temporary version of tools palette on the location of the cursor. So to show this, I am placing the cursor on the block diagram screen on an open space, and I am pressing the shift key on the keyboard and I am doing a right click with the mouse, and so a temporary tools palette appears at the location of the cursor. So in this video we have seen the shortcuts related to tools and palettes. In our next video we can continue with another topic. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support. Thank you.